Hi, everybody, and thanks for tuning in to this week's version of Ask GHCC. Last Sunday, preaching from the prophet Haggai, I was mentioning in chapter 2, verses 20 to 23, the significant statement when God said that he had chosen Zerubbabel, the governor of the exiles, to be his signet ring. That designation of royalty was significant in the fact that he was indicating that through Zerubbabel, the promised line of Messiah through David would now be fulfilled. When the captives were taken into exile, it seemed as though the rightful lineage of David would be ended. But in Babylon, we mentioned that Jehoiachin had a son named Shealtiel, and Shealtiel had a son named Zerubbabel, and Zerubbabel was the governor who came back to lead the exiles in Jerusalem. He would be the one through whom the line of David would continue. Because of that, someone asked a very good question about if they're tracing the line of Messiah through David in the book of Matthew in chapter 1, why does it not end up with Mary, who was the mother of Jesus, rather than Joseph, who was not his real father in the traditional sense? Well, first of all, it's important for us to understand that Jesus' conception and his birth was not based on a piece of Joseph and a piece of Mary. Mary contributed no more other than carrying the baby. She contributed no more than Joseph. It's important for us to understand that Jesus was a unique creation of God. He was the God-man placed in the womb of Mary without the contribution of an egg or a husband's seed. He was divinity placed in a human womb. Therefore, when he was born, he was fully God, fully man, but inheriting no sin nature from either of his earthly parents. Because of that, and in light of the Jewish necessity, Matthew chapter 1 that records the line of David through the kings, and in Luke's gospel in chapter 4 as it covers the lineage from Adam all the way to Joseph and establishing the human lineage of Jesus, it's important to understand that it goes through Joseph because it was always through the line of the Father. And Joseph was the father of Jesus in the sense that he was chosen by God to be the one through whom the lineage would be traced. And while he was not his actual father, and Mary was not the one contributing the egg for the production of Jesus, both of these are called the father of Jesus and the mother of Jesus. But it was God who was the Father by the power of the Holy Spirit. And that's why the lineage is traced through Joseph, because the lineage was always traced through the father's line. Joseph was of the tribe of Judah, and therefore he is in the line of the Messiah through Zerubbabel.